Hello. So I'm just settling into an automatic drawing session. I'll just see what wants to come forward, what things my psyche is wanting to communicate with me. We can then have a look at whether they are themes that are pertinent in the world at the moment, or if they are just relevant for me. Either way, you'll have start to get a really good idea of how this automatic drawing process can work for you to help to bolster your spiritual practice and your creative practice. Okay. I'm just going to settle into my practice and you can observe, and I can talk through that a little bit. So I was just doing a little bit of rattling there to bring myself to center and to cleanse my energies. And I'm just going to pick up some of this beautiful willow charcoal, and I'm just going to start to draw. And as I have said in previous videos, I've got my piece of paper set up here so that I can extend my arm straight from my shoulder. And I'm just going to close my eyes and I'm going to start scribbling all over the page, trying to allow my body to move and activate itself as much as possible. I'm going to keep going until I feel there's a completion, and then I will stand, bring myself back to center again, open my eyes and see what I see in the scribbles before me. So let's see how we go. So we've got a spiral with an eyeball, or this kind of yonic fish shape, which feels like a portal, like a doorway. And the words, what can you see if you really look? So we have female spiral portal into deep vision. So this is a really simple sketch. But as you can see, if we work with the themes that are coming forward in it, they're actually really deep and really powerful and can help to spark a creative process or a spiritual process and journey where we can bring so much back. So it's like, what is it about the spiral, the portal, the deep seeing and the feminine connections that are coming forward for me and coming forward in our world at the moment? I love how the automatic drawing can really simplify and distill the themes that are so pertinent for us in our life. It's like, even if you don't feel completely inspired, you can tap into a richness that wasn't there before. And it's actually a glorious autumn evening, and I would have loved just to wander and draw and be free, but we do sometimes have obligations that need to be met sometimes and often, but we can always tap in and have access to our deep inner consciousness that brings the richness to our experience of life. Okay, so second drawing for the session, and hopefully you're starting to get a little bit warmed up now. We have infinite chaos, births new life. And it's interesting because I often, when I open my eyes, I see instantly what is to come forth from the infinite chaos of the scribble. But today, the images are revealing themselves much more slowly, much more subtly. But I think that's nice because not everyone's going to be able to dive into that symbolism really quickly and instantly pull forth the symbolism from their doodles, but yet it will be there. So knowing that we can pause and have time for it to come. But what we really need to be careful of is that we are not allowing our mind to switch on as we wait. So I often will suggest that people do it really quickly, because the faster you work, the less chance there is for mind to get in the way. but you can take your time if you are able to allow your mind to stay to the background. It doesn't mean it has to be completely silent, although the more you give your muse and your creative essence the space to speak, there's no space for the mind chitter-chatter to actually make an entry. It's like once you have affirmed that is the muse that is speaking, then that's what you're going to listen to, that's what you're going to focus on, and it can be a really joyful, still place that you can come to in that moment when all there is you and your muse and the doodling or the scribble or the creative chaos in front of you, and you're waiting for something to form out of that. It's a really special pause, of which there are many on the creative journey, but that's just one of them. So there we go. Infinite chaos brings new life. And I don't know if you can see there's a little figure I saw here, which totally disappeared when I drew in these flames that were bringing in the new life. And there's another more grounded, earth-based flame down here. The whole thing appears, if I come back now, to be held in this giant egg shape. So we can just bring that in. There's really deep, rich layers of symbolism coming in there. And okay, here we go for number 3. I'm just going to go into it this time. I've just got chocolate all over my face, and I have just was a really beautiful energy that was coming from this drawing that was really different to the energy that often comes through. And I haven't done anything to it because I feel like it doesn't need anything. It's just egg and sperms to me. It's just like new life. And very much metaphorical new life. Although maybe not. Maybe it is just a comment on the state of being and how there are new lives and how soft and gentle and beautiful it is when new inspiration comes in, when new facets of ourself get awakened and birthed into reality, when we start to step into new aspects of ourselves that we haven't explored before, or we haven't shared before, we haven't unveiled before. I'm loving the little infinity symbols that have popped in. yeah, I'm not going to do anything with that one at all, apart from write. And hopefully, when I come to look at it in the future, I will remember the symbolism that I saw. Enjoy those gentle energies, and thanks for sharing the creation of that with me, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying these videos, please like, subscribe and click on the notifications so that when I record a video, you'll know. Lots and lots of love to you all, and speak to you soon. Bye.